Hello and welcome everybody to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we're against the Mets again today to try to break this 4-game losing streak. It's part of getting the other guys some play here. There we go, get Michalak and Minix in. Do I want Zach to bat second? Yeah, why not? Alright, in this 4-game skid, every game has been close. It's not like we've been blown out. We've had chances in all of them, but just not able to cash in as of late. And take a look here at the sun setting at Shea Stadium as the Mets take the field. Oh boy. The usual Mets lineup, and we've got Johan Santana on the mound, who pitched very well against us the last time we saw him. Not who I was hoping to see to try to get things back on track. Santana with a save this season. Wonder how that came to be. Probably an extra inning game. All right, Kester in the box. Looks at strike one. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Grounds this one. It does get through the right side of the infield for a leadoff hit. Zach at the plate now. He takes strike one. One the count. This is going to get down into right field for a base hit. Kester's going to go on to third base. Zach stays put at first. Put runners on the corners and Chief at the plate. Nobody out yet. Chief looks at strike one. Chief had a good day yesterday at the plate, his first one in a little while, so hopefully that means he's out of his slump. Has a 2-1 count at the moment. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. This one right to Umbry at third for the first out of the inning. Terry now at the plate. Runner still on the corners, now with one out. And he takes strike one. That pitch down and out. Will this one stay? Oh yeah, that's easily fair. That's going to roll all the way to the warning track at least. One run in. Zach goes on to third. An RBI double for Terry gives the Squirrels the very early 1-0 lead. Something we have not been doing as of late, taking those early leads. Frank now at the plate. Still only one out. Runners on second and third. First pitch is in there for a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. This one gets away, and Zach is going to score off the wild pitch. 2-0 Squirrels. Frank's still at the plate with another run waiting 90 feet away. Fouls this pitch away. Still 1-2. This one ground to short. Terry's coming home, and he does not make it in time. Thrown out at the plate for the second out of the inning. That'll bring Minix to the plate. He got a hit in a pinch hit appearance yesterday. Has a runner on first with 2 outs and a 0-2 count. This one called a ball, though it looked better than both the called strikes. And that's going to be a hit up the middle for Minix. Oh man, he's been doing very well at the plate. Maybe next year will finally be the year I feel like I can let him go. Michalak at the plate takes a ball, swings and misses to make it 1-1. Grounds this one to third. Umbria goes to first with it, and that will end the top of the first inning. But the Squirrels score twice, 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. Luis Castillo will lead off for the Mets, and you can see our defensive lineup here. And Jonathan is going to start this game. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch popped in the air. Chief is waiting under it, and he makes the play. Pagan at the plate now. Looks at strike one. Ground ball to Kester. Throws it over. 2 down. Carlos Beltran at the plate. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. Pops this one into shallow center behind second. Kester goes back, makes the catch, and that will end the first inning. Squirrels still leading 2-0 as we go into the second. Joey will lead things off in the top half of the inning. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. 1 down, Jonathan at the plate. That was actually Santana's first strikeout of the game, which is surprising. We are usually a high strikeout team, and we're already to the end of the order. Jonathan with a 2-0 count. Make it 3-0. This one just catches the corner. Dangerous pitch there for Santana, but he gets the call. Swing and a miss makes it a full count. And that's going to be a base hit for Jonathan. So yeah, only the one strikeout the first time through the Squirrels order. Brings Kester back to the plate, and he got a hit in his first at-bat. And this one gets away from Buck again. Jonathan moves to second. Kester did swing and miss at that one. But now runner on second with 1 out and a 1-1 count at the plate. Make it 2-0. Santana not having his best day out there, which I am perfectly okay with. Kester lines out to Delgado at first. Brings Zach to the plate. 2 down now, runner still on second. And Zach swings and misses at the first pitch. This one up and in. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. That one too low. Oh, called strike three on a pitch that frankly did not look very good. Do not blame Zach for that one bit. So that keeps it at 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. Carlos Delgado will lead things off for New York. First pitch swung on and missed. This one too low. That palm ball in the dirt. There's a called strike. 2-2. Called strike three on a high fastball. 1 down. Ryan Church at the plate now. And he takes a ball low. And this one apparently too high. There's a called strike on a slider. Goes back to the palm ball and gets a swing and a miss. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. John Buck now at the plate. Takes strike one. Fouls this pitch away. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. That ends the second inning. Jonathan rolling along so far. Chief is going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the third inning, where the Squirrels lead 2-0. Chief lined out in his first at-bat. Takes strike one here. This one too low. That one too low as well. 2-1 the count. Fouled away. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. One down. Terry doubled in his first at-bat. Drove in a run. Eventually got thrown out at home on a ground ball to short, I think it was. Gets a hold of this one into right, but Church is able to drift back and make the play. Two down. Frank at the plate. Ground out in his first at-bat. Takes strike one. Grounds this one to Castillo, who throws over for the last out of the top of the third. Go to the bottom of the third inning. Squirrels still leading 2-0. Mark Grzelanic will lead things off for the Mets. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch called a strike. This one popped up behind second. Kester goes back and he makes the grab. Umbria at the plate. See, Umbria's average just over 200, and I feel like that's the way he is hit against us. Has an 0-2 count. Yeah, he swings and misses to strike out. Two down. Santana at the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This pitch just inside. 1-1. Called strike two. That pitch called a ball. 2-2. Called strike three. That'll end the third inning. A lot of zeros on the board for the Mets as they trail 2-0. As we go into the fourth inning, Minix will lead things off for the Squirrels. Minix with an RBI single in his first at-bat, if I remember correctly. I think he drove in that second run. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Swings and misses to make it 1-2. Just notice his batting stance is a lot like Tom's. Grounds out to second for the first out. Michalak got a ground out in his first at-bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Swings and misses at the second pitch. And grounds this one to first. Delgado able to make the grab and step on the bag. Two down. Joey at the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike one here. Swings and misses. 0-2. Will this stay fair? It will not. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. We move into the bottom of the fourth inning. Squirrels still leading 2-0. Luis Castillo back up to the plate for the Mets. 5 strikeouts for Jonathan. His first time through the Mets order. Castillo looks at strike one. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. And curveball out of the zone. This one goes foul. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Pagan at the plate. Ground out in his first at bat. Take strike 1. Fouls that pitch away, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down now, Beltran at the plate. Flew out in his first at bat. That pitch is too high. Called strike 1. Called strike 2 on a backdoor slider. And that just outside. 2-2 the count. Called strike 3. That will end the 4th inning. Still 2-0 Squirrels as we move to the 5th, and Jonathan is going to lead things off in the top half of the inning. Jonathan, with a solid base hit in his first at-bat, raises that average to 146. And looks at a ball here. Swings and misses, 1-1. This one just inside. Pops this one up. Santana will field it himself in front of the mound. 1 down. Kester at the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Gets a base hit up the middle. So that'll put 1 on and 1 out. Zach at the plate. He is also 1 for 2 today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Lines this one foul into the seats. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with that high fastball. Chief 0 for 2 on the day. Lined out and struck out so far. Looks at strike 1. Kester takes off. Chief hits a base hit into the left center gap. Kester off to third. And he will stay there. Puts runners on the corners with 2 outs. Terry will take the plate. And he looks at strike 1. Gets this one behind second base. Castillo goes back. He makes the play and keeps the score where it's at. We are halfway through the game. Squirrels are leading 2-0. Carlos Delgado is at the plate. And Delgado struck out in his first at-bat. That ball just inside. There's a called strike, 1-1. Grounds this one back to Jonathan. 1 down. Ryan Church struck out in his first at-bat. This one outside. This one down low. 2-0 the count. Called strike 1. Called strike 2. Oh, just inside. Full count. Oh, and a walk breaks up the perfect game. Mets with their first base runner, though they are still hitless, brings John Buck to the plate. Looks at strike 1. Grounds this one to Joey, who steps on the bag, throws it over, and gets the double play. So that'll actually keep the Mets batting in order, although it's no longer a perfect game. Still a 2-0 game after the 5th inning. Frank will lead off things for the Squirrels in the 6th. Frank has ground out in both at-bats so far today. He takes the ball outside. Takes strike 1. Fouls that pitch away. 1-2. Fouls another pitch away. Called strike 3. 1 down. Minix at the plate. He is 1 for 2 today. Called strike 1. Pops this one up. Buck gets under this one, and he makes the play. 2 down. Michalak at the plate now. He's ground out in both of his at-bats. This one just high. Fouled away. 1-1. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the top of the 6th inning. Squirrels still leading 2-0. Grzelcyk will lead things off for New York in the bottom half of the inning. Grzelcyk popped up in his first at-bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Umbria at the plate, struck out in his first at-bat. This one down and out, or down and in rather. There's a called strike. Another called strike makes it 1-2. Called strike 3. That's 2 outs. Santana at the plate, struck out in his first at-bat. That pitch outside. Here's a called strike. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Grounds this one to third. Chief throws over just in time. And that'll end the 6th inning. Still 2-0 as we move into the 7th. Joey is due to lead off for the Squirrels. Joey is struck out in both at-bats. Pops this one foul. Hits this one through the right side of the infield for a leadoff single. Jonathan will come to the plate. He is 1 for 2 today, and I think you probably know why he is not being pinch hit for. Gets a sacrifice bunt down. Moves Joey over to second, now with 1 out, and Kester at the plate, who is 2 for 3 so far today. This one will come through with another base hit to center, though it will not score a run. Up to Zach now with runners on the corners. Only 1 out. Zach 1 for 3 today. Has a 1-1 count. This one down and out. 2-1. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. This up the middle. That's going to score 1. Make it 3-0 Squirrels, and puts runners on first and second as Zach had to make sure that went through before he took off. Santana getting tired and down 3 runs, 2 on base, 1 out. Chief at the plate, has not gotten a hit yet today. Has a 1-1 count at the moment. That one will be a base hit. Will it score a run? It looks like it will. Yes, that makes the game 4-0 Squirrels. And that's going to end Santana's day. Don't know which Smith this is, and I couldn't make out the in-game announcer. But Smith will take the mound. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. And Terry puts it right to second. Castillo, because they flip-flop their infield as they do every time they make a pitching change, for some reason. Gets the out at second, but that's the only out the Mets will get. So puts runners on the corners again. Frank at the plate. 2 down. Grounds this one to Delgado, who steps on the bag and brings us to the 7th inning stretch, but the Squirrels now leading 4-0.
We are at the bottom of the 7th inning. Indianapolis 4, the Mets 0.
All right. Luis Castillo back at the plate. Jonathan throws him a strike to open this at bat. This one up and in. 1-1 the count. Fouled away, makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Pagan at the plate. This pitch is inside. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-1. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Beltran at the plate. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's it for the 7th inning. Squirrels now leading 4-0 as we move into the 8th, and Minix will lead things off in the top half of the inning. Minix 1 for 3 today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This one too low. Pops this one up. Buck is under it. 1 down. Michalak hitless today. Hits this one again to first. Delgado scoops it up and steps on the bag. Joey, 1 for 3 now. Struck out in his first 2 at-bats for getting a hit in his last one. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We move into the bottom of the 8th inning. Still a 4-0 Squirrels lead. Carlos Delgado will lead things off for the Mets. First pitch from Jonathan is called a strike on a palm ball. This one up and out. A little bit of a wild slider, but Minix was able to glove it. That fastball called a strike. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Ryan Church at the plate. He has struck out and walked today. Has been the only Mets base runner so far. First pitch is down and out. That pitch in the dirt. 2-0 the count. And that's going to get down for a base hit. Ryan Church just continuing to ruin Jonathan's day. John Buck now at the plate. Looks at strike 1. And pitch called a ball. That pitch also called a ball. 2-1 the count. This one inside. 3-1. Ground ball back to Jonathan. Goes to second with it. Kester goes to first, but not in time. So Mets will finally get out of order here in the bottom of the 8th inning. As Grzelcyk looks at strike 1. And that slider in the dirt. That pitch outside. 2-1 the count. Make it 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count. 2 outs. Runner will be going. And Grzelcyk comes up with a base hit into center field. And Church will move on to third base to put runners on the corners. Umbria at the plate now. 2 down. Takes strike 1. That palm ball just misses. Pops this one up. Minix gets under it, and he makes the grab to end the 8th inning. 4-0 Squirrels lead, though the Mets did break up the no-hitter finally. He actually got 2 hits in that inning. So we will let Jonathan tip his cap and go back to the bench. Whiteman will come in to pinch hit. First pitch is put into right field, and it will get down for a base hit. Whiteman continuing to impress at the plate. Kester at the plate. He's 3 for 4, but showing bunt, and he does get the bunt down. Will it be a base hit? It will. I don't think he was necessarily intending to bunt for a base hit, but it works out that way. Puts 2 runners on base with nobody out. Zach at the plate, looking to really bust this game open. 1-1 the count on Zach. Swings and misses. 1-2, or yeah, 1-2. This one gets away. Base runners both move up a base, so now on second and third with nobody out and a 2-2 count. Zach swings and misses. 1 down. Chief comes to the plate, and he takes a ball. Swing and a miss makes it 1-1. This will go into center field, and that does get down for a base hit. 1 run in to score, 2 runs in to score. 6-0 Squirrels lead. Terry now at the plate. Got a hit in his first at bat. I don't believe he's gotten a hit since. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses for strike 2. This one down and in. And this pitch fouled away. This will stay fair. That's going to be another base hit. And Chief goes on to third to put runners on the corners. Still only 1 out. Frank at the plate. Takes a ball. This one down and out. This one catches the outside. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. This one is too high. Full count. This one hit right to Umbry at third. 2 down. Minix now at the plate. Hits this one to Delgado, who scoops it up, steps on the bag, and that ends the top of the 9th. But the Squirrels tack on 2 more to make it 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Pitcher spot due up for the Mets. We will send... let's send McNichol out there. Actually, hold on. Let's leave Whiteman out there, too. Who made that? No, Minix made the last out. Yeah, we'll just let Whiteman be happy with his pinch hit. Guess I could have just said pinch hit, but it sounded funnier the way I put it. Anyway, McNichol takes the plate, or takes the mound. They're going to let Smith hit for himself. I guess the Mets have given up on this game. He grounds to third. Chief throws over, and there's out number 1. Castillo at the plate. Hitless today, as is everybody except for Ryan Church and John Buck. Oh, Castillo comes through with the base hit here. Pagan at the plate. Looks at strike 1. Puts this one in the dirt. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Beltran at the plate. He is the last hope for the Mets as he takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. This one into right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. A double for Beltran. Puts 2 runners into scoring position. There are 2 outs. Carlos Delgado will come to the plate after we get done with this replay. He grounds this one to the middle of the infield. Kester grabs it, throws it over, and that is your ball game. Squirrels break their 4-game losing streak. Today's final score, Indianapolis Squirrels 6, New York Mets nothing. Jonathan carries a no-hitter into the 8th inning. So a very good day for him. I would give him player of the game honors if it were up to me, but we'll see what the game decides after we look at the highlights of the game. I actually picked Terry for player of the game, which is fine, but not what I think is the real choice. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we have the Mets again tomorrow. See if we can get a new streak going. Thank you everybody again for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.